Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to my channel, wherever you are in the world. My name's Mason, okay, and I'm going to be telling you about a project I've had in mind for some time. Now, the name of my project is Watering Economy and Interconnected Reality. And I'm going to be applying for a grant to fund this project through the National Science Foundation. And I'm going to be asking for about $1,420,800. And this is strictly just for personnel. And the reason it's so high is because these people are experts in their fields, whether it be engineers, geologists, computer technicians, community leaders. And I think that they are valuable to the project's completion and just meeting the goals of the project in general. Now, this project length is 2 years, and it's due on December 8th, 2027. And I'm going to be reading a little bit about the grant description because I feel like it's important to understand that in order to get to the goals of the project and connect those two together. So the purpose of the NSF Smart and Connected Communities program is to accelerate the creation of novel intelligent technologies and concepts through high-risk, high-reward research that addresses major challenges and issues faced by communities across the U.S. A smart, connected community is defined as a community that synergistically integrates intelligent technologies with the natural and built environments and with the functions of civic institutions and organizations. Proposals submitted to the program should be designed to advance one or more of the following community priorities: economic opportunity and growth, safety and security, human and environmental health and wellness, accessibility of critical services and resources, and the overall quality of life for those who live, work, learn, or travel within the community. To meet the goals of the program, researchers should work with community stakeholders to identify and define challenges the community faces, using that interaction and input to generate high-impact, use-inspired basic research that advances science and engineering. Now, that's a lot, I know, but stay with me now. So the project goals. The goal of my project is to enhance the City of Ada's water resource management practices and economy through vigorous research and communication between different sectors and disciplines. Our findings will be presented twice a year, and that is to be determined to the community of Ada and water resource managers. And so the stakeholders or people I'll be working with, I'm going to be working with a variety of them. I'm going to be working with ECU, the Chickasaw Nation, the Oka Institute. And the Oka Institute is where I work, and I'm planning on being the major, we're going to be the major grantee. We're going to be the ones getting the grant. And so we're also going to be working with the community leaders, like the City of Ada. We're also going to be making contracts with people that either the City of Ada has worked with, ECU has worked with. So I want to get a huge pool of people together, and we're going to communicate like, okay, these are the goals of the project, as I just said in my description. These are the goals. How do we get this done? Who do we need to talk to, right? And so kind of my idea for research, I want to get engineers out in the field looking for maybe leaky pipes or lead piping, right? And so I want to have them look at that, identify where those are, and then we're going to talk to the economists, we're going to talk to the city leaders, and we're going to try to figure out how do we plan to get these leaky pipes fixed, or how do we plan to replace these lead pipes, right? And I think that's really important, that's crucial to water infrastructure and not losing water and the community's health, not getting poisoned by lead. That's kind of the water side of it. I also want to do some water sampling with the project, make sure the water is of quality standard and of quantity as well. And the economic side of that, it just really fits into the water sector. How much money does the City of Ada make, and how much are they putting into water? How much money do they get from people using water, like utilities or whatnot? Like, I want to get all this information together. I want to make a report on it. And I want to write, how can we make this better? I want to write a plan. I want to write a guidebook for other communities to follow. Like, these are the things you need to do in order to have success when it comes to your water management practices and your economic practices as well. And that really fits into the grant goals, I feel like. Now the budget major categories, unknown right now, is going to be the venue costs, the equipment, supplies, contracts, office space, subscriptions. This is really unknown to me right now because I'm going to be working with ECU and the Oka Institute, and they may be able to provide office space, and I don't know how much they're going to be charging for that. Supplies and equipment, that's unknown. We're going to get that really once we get all our partners together, see what they have equipment-wise that we can use. Our contractors as well, see what they have and what we could use. Venue costs, as I said. And so this will be known before submitting the grant through a subrecipient commitment form. And that's one of the major challenges I've been facing with writing this grant application, is just the budget in general. And what challenges would I foresee with implementing my grant? Oh crap, I've gone over 5 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. As I said before, I think just record keeping, making sure that we keep our receipts, keeping hard copies, like writing things down on paper instead of just writing it on the computer. And I think I pretty much covered everything. And I would just like to say that's it, guys. And I thank you so much for this class. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. God bless.